Alright guys, this is leopard geko 1 here. I'm just gonna basically be showing you guys how to do this. This is going to be an easy, not so much easy, but more so cheap. It's really easy to make, so it's really cheap. You're probably gonna spend about $5. No, I have to say about $15. No. All you need basically is Eco Earth, which can cost anywhere from a lot of money to a little bit of money. You can borrow it for a friend. Eco Earth and 2 styrofoam styrofoam dishes. Those are really cheap. Those are like $5 for 50, and that's what I got. So let me just put my camera so where you guys can see, which is right here. Oh crap, sorry about that. Alright, so now you guys can see what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Okay. So this is what you guys should be seeing. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to need 2 styrofoam dishes, one here. Hopefully you guys can see, and one here. Alright. So you guys can see them pretty good. And you're going to need your Eco Earth, which I'm not using this actual brick for this. I'm just putting it there so you guys can see it. And your Eco Earth, which I just moved it one of the paper plates so you guys can see. Alright, so you're going to need that. After you do your Eco Earth, which I'm just recommending you to buy it already loose, like something like this. Let me just move this up real quick. It's going to be really hard because I'm only using one hand to the other hand. There we go, it's a lot better. Alright. Eco Earth, which is used for chameleons and hermit crabs and crested geckos and frogs and hermit crabs, I think I already said that, and chameleons and blah 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 blah, and frogs and crap like that, and turtles. Alright, so Eco Earth, I recommend buying it already loose. You can see loose right there. Hold on a second, let me make sure you guys can see that. Loose right there. Loose coconut fiber. For some reason they like to eat the vermiculite, so don't buy that. For their lay boxes, and it says can be safely composted or recycled. Guys, this is just all the way to go. Really eco-friendly and good for your reptiles. So this is just the way to go. And I spent $8 on this full bag, and I've used some of it for my one I leopard gecko hides. And this could be a Eco Earth hide or something like that, a moist hide or whatever. I'm just gonna make this basically for my baby gecko's cage. So this is perfect for a baby gecko, any gecko you want to use. Alright, so let me just put back at here. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to remove a dish for a second. We're just going to talk about this main dish. Make sure it's clean and good like that. Alright, now what you're going to do is you're going to get your squirt bottle, which I recommend using one of these with the pump. Okay, you're going to just squirt it very good at the bottom. Okay, let's do mine one more time. Alright, squirt it pretty good at the bottom. I'm squirting it, if you guys can hear that. Make sure it covers half the bottom, get the sides, everything like that. So that's pretty good. Alright, then what you're going to do is get your Eco Earth and put a good amount in there. I gotta stand up for this. Put a pretty good amount in there so that they can kind of burrow themselves or do whatever they gotta do. Alright, so that's a pretty good amount. Alright, then what you're going to do is just get your hands and kind of mix it. I'm going to have to put down the Eco Earth for this. Okay, hold on a second, guys. Alright, just get your hands, mix it. Get a little water poured in there, which I'm going to do again. Pump this thing. Guys, this is a dirty job, so just make sure you have napkins on hand. Make sure you get all of it. This is going to be a nice, moist hide for them. You don't want to have a spoon on hand or sock. Spoon and a sock on hand also so that you can clean off your hands and stir up the stuff. And I'm using this little tiny spoon. Alright, so I'm just stirring it up so that this is a nice moist hide for my gecko. Mom wouldn't let me keep him in my room, so I told her something was living in it. So yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I made a video before on how to make this, but I didn't actually put the Eco Earth in there. So this kind of looks like a mud pie. I'm probably going to squirt it. No, that's pretty good. I'm probably going to squirt it again after this video, but whatever. Alright, then, now, what you're going to do, which I'm going to do, is you're just going to scrape the dirt off the spoon, which I really didn't intentionally mean that, Alright, so now put that to the side. We're going to grab our dish that we had before. Alright, you need a pair of scissors. That's what you should have around the house. What you're going to do is going to mark with the Sharpie or a pencil or something where you're going to want to put the hide. So while I do that, just mark it on yours. You're not going to want it too low and you're not going to want it too high. Okay? Alright, so now I got mine. You just basically get a pair of scissors. I'm probably going to use my fingers. If I can't find scissors, which there should be scissors around here somewhere because I use scissors a lot. Whatever. There's none around here, so what I'm just going to do is I just rip this here. This here. You got to make it big enough so that they can get inside. If this is for an adult, make it big enough so that they can get inside. Remember, mine is for juveniles, so it's going to be a little bit smaller than the average hole that you should have in there. Which I'm going to make it probably a little bit bigger so you guys can just actually see for adults too. It went a little bit past what I wanted, how tall I wanted it to be, but that doesn't really matter. Alright, so this is actually perfect, actually. Forget what I said, scratch that. This is a perfect size hole for them. So now what you're going to do is they're going to love this because it goes pop right on top of that. So now they're confined. So now all you got to do is get your tape, which you should have around for your leopard geckos and crap. Get your tape or get glue, which you shouldn't be using really glue for your leopard geckos or whatever. Or DAP you should use probably. Just get tape. This size is pretty good. Alright, let's get packaging tape, like I got here, and just tape it around where it needs to be taped. You're probably going to want it all around the hut, okay, because it probably needs it. So just place it where you want to place it. Hold on a second. It's kind of stuck together. Oh, crap. Alright, I got actually 2 individual pieces, so that's kind of good. Alright, hold on a second, guys. Oh, snap. Up. I need a whole new piece of tape. Alright, so that's pretty good. This actually itself would be better. Alright, I'm going to teach you guys an easier way to do this. Alright, what you're going to do is not get a whole piece of tape. You're going to get a little piece of tape. About this big. It's pretty good. Let me just rip this axis off. You know what? Let me just get a whole piece of tape. You're going to rip a little bit off. Maybe about 1 inch off. Okay? What you're going to do is you're going to tape the back good enough so that it can't be moved or anything like that by your Leo. Okay? So now that you've got it like this, just taped in the back, now you can lift it up here to see the little gecko inside, which is a really good idea I just had. So actually tape a little bit more, because I didn't tape quite just in the back. Okay? And I'm going to get a Sharpie and just outline where I taped it so you guys can actually see. Alright, then it lifts up just a little enough so that you can see the little reptiles inside. And it's a perfect hide for them. I'm probably going to have to put a little more eco earth in there so that it's good enough. But this is like a really good hide for them. I'm glad I thought of this. But I really don't need to lift up the top. If you guys needed to lift up the top, that's perfect how I did it. But maybe I'm just gonna take it down the rest because I don't really care if I see the reptile inside or not. If you guys wanted to see the reptile inside, do it the way I showed you. If you don't, just tape it a little bit more. Okay. Like so, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so this is moist tag that I made, which is super easy, very simple to do. And then here's one more thing that you could do to make it easier maintenance on you. What you can do is you can cut a hole in the top just to add the eco earth and whatnot. So that's what I'm going to do. Great, I don't have anything to cut with, which I should. I'm not going to even do that, because maybe just a little hole. That's good enough. I just got a Sharpie, poked a hole through, now I'm sticking my finger in to make sure it's good enough. Alright, so that's perfect. So, hey guys, please rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm just going to fix mine a little bit more, and then make a video on how that's going. I'm just giving my finger and just going along this little spot right here, so I can just add more eco earth when needed to. I'm going to add a little bit more eco earth right now because that wasn't quite enough. And then probably get a little bit water and put it in there. Okay, I'm just going to make sure that I do it very slow and very carefully so that I don't get it on my floor. I don't want it to come out gut loading, like sometimes it does. So let's get them in the phone for you guys. That's good, guys. I added more, so that means more water. I'm going to add now. So I got my baby geckos out. My baby gecko was out. You guys can see it, but it's not. So, alright. So that's perfect amount. And then you just get your water bottle, and this is why we made the hole in the top. And we just get it and we squirt it. Okay. You can actually get your spoon inside and just shake it around, but like I said, that is really useful to get the lid open in the back so that it's perfect for you guys to open up and actually squirt down. So, yeah, so this is like a super good hide for them and whatnot. So, yeah. Hope you guys like this video. Please rate, comment, subscribe. And yeah.